Hi loves, it's Elle and welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for being here. Today we're going to do a little chit chat, get unready with me, affordable edition. So before we get started, hit the subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. All right, it is time for bed. It's starting to get kind of overcast here in Colorado, so it's kind of feeling fallish. I'm very excited. All right, so we're going to be doing a get unready with me. I'm going to show you how I get ready for bed. We're going to combine the essentials of ABC skincare, which is all the things you need in your skincare routine, as well as the technique I spoke about called slugging. If you haven't seen that video, I'll explain it to you at the end. I first want to start off by saying thank you so much to Elle. They are our sponsor today, and I've been working with them for so many years, and I just love working with them. I love bringing you their makeup and skincare. It's clean, vegan, and cruelty-free, so all things up our alley. All right, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to start off with one of my favorite ways to cleanse, which is double cleansing. This is their Elle Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. It has hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and peptides, which are all the very essential things for our skin to keep it hydrated, plump, especially since we're going into winter and fall. We need that little extra hydration. Now, I'm just going to rub this cleansing balm into my skin on a dry skin. And this, as you can see, I had makeup on, so this is going to take all of that off. And what's nice about this is that it will take off my lashes, because it's time to take off my lashes too. And then what you're going to do to get this all the way off is you're going to splash a little bit of water on it, make it into a milky cleanser. Woo, feels so good. And then you're good to go with your second cleanse. I like to really massage my skin on this first cleanse. Reason being, obviously, is to get all of that makeup off. Make sure you get into that hairline, because a lot of us are developing acne in our hairline, and that's just because we're not getting into that area of our face when we're cleansing. Make sure that you really get into those eyebrows, and what you can do is you can do a little like lymphatic massage where you kind of take it across your brow and across your forehead and bring it all the way down. A little lymphatic 3 times each section, real light pressure, and then you're going to bring it all the way down into the lymph. All the way down into the lymph. I like to give a little lifting of the chin as well, because we're moving all of this fluid into our lymph. And then we have a big glass of water at the end of this. It's like a little mini facial. You could actually do some gua sha right now too, so you don't necessarily need facial oil for that. You could actually do it with a cleansing balm. This is fantastic, and it has really a beautiful slip to it. There has hardly any scent to this at all, so if you're scent sensitive, you're good to go with this. All right, I'm gonna go wash this off, get it into my lashes, splash a little water on it, get it a little milky cleanser, and I'll be right back. I'm back. I just wanted to show you, this is what it looks like. So if you're not getting this kind of milky cleanser with that cleansing balm, you're cleansing incorrectly. So you want to make sure that you really get this milky look on the face to make sure you're getting it all clean. Okay, right back. It is super gentle on your eyelashes, and that way you won't pull anything out. I was using Lashify, and that is a great way to take them off, and the glue. And then you're not pulling and tugging and possibly ripping out your eyelashes. Okay. We are all clean. Okay, now for my second cleanse, I am going to go in with Holy Hydration Daily Cleanser. This is a really great cleanser, honestly, for all skin types. It is it's all about non-stripping, plumping, firming, hydration. That's what hyaluronic acid is in there for. And it also has ceramides, which is a building block of our skin. So it's just an overall very good daily face wash. So it just looks like this. Boop, boop. That's all I use. Splash with a little water, and then we'll do our second cleanse. It's a lightly foaming cleanser, so it's going to be very good for, obviously, now cleansing the skin. When we double cleanse our skin, the first cleanse is to get off the day, basically, the pollution, the environmental aggressors, any sunscreen or makeup we might have worn, anything like that. And then the second cleanse is where we really cleanse our face. Now, to get a proper cleanse, you usually should cleanse for about 30 seconds with your first cleanser and 30 seconds with your second cleanser. If you have not really invested in the time to cleanse your skin, it is going to be one of the things that's going to change your skin the most, is by having a proper cleansing routine. Whew, it feels so good. All right, now that our skin is feeling really good, it does not feel stripped at all. It feels perfectly hydrated and pH balanced. Now it's going to be time for me to go in with my toner and my essence. Now, I don't always use a toner, but since we're going into winter, and I don't know, the weather's been really kind of strange, on and off, cold, hot, my skin needs a little bit more exfoliation. So I'm choosing to use a couple times a week the Good Molecules glycolic exfoliating toner. And what I love about this is it has glycolic in it, obviously, but it has galactamites in it. That's the fermentation galactamite. And this is basically going to help with hydration and not stripping the skin with this toner. So galactamites that are fermented are basically there for hydration and protecting the skin. And we're just putting it on. The pressure's really light here, you guys. You don't want to go onto your skin and go like this. Okay, you want to make sure that you're doing it very light, just a couple of passes, not too many. Now, if I was to go ahead and dermaflash, because some nights, a couple times a month, maybe once a month, twice a month, I will dermaflash. I will not use my toner, my glycolic toner. I will just go right into my next step, which is going to be my essence. This is a brand new one I'm trying, and I've really been liking it. This is called the Nature Solution Hydrating Boosting Water by the Plant House. It's really, really awesome. It is an oil and water immersion, so it has both in here. So it's, again, you can see the theme of today is extremely hydrating routine. Very, very well priced as well. This is a moisturizing toner, but it's really an essence. And it's a bamboo water. So bamboo water is very supple to the skin. It's a really great hydrator. It says oil and water balancing, which basically means it's great for all skin types, so even dehydrated or oily skin. And then it says skin softening. Okay, I'm just gonna give this a little shake. Just a couple drops like that. Back and forth, and press into the skin. Oh, feels really good. All the way down the neck. All right, so this obviously is only part of my routine if I have my Lashify on, and I'm just gonna go in with their lash cleaner, because probably in the morning I'm gonna be putting new lashes on, and I just kind of wiggle it at the base and lift it up. Get all that glue off. All right, okay, skin is feeling hydrated, plumped. I love it. So now, sometimes I use vitamin C at night, not all the time. So when we're talking about the ABCs of skincare, we want to have some form of vitamin A, which is retinol, basically, a form of retinol. Then we want to have niacinamide, which is B as well, as our B vitamin, and then C, obviously, which is vitamin C. Now, I usually get my niacinamide and my vitamin C in the AM, and so on nights, I usually you focus on retinol. Now we're going to go into our retinol, and this is a very, very effective, very cost-effective as well form of retinol. It's by Maylove. I'm going up on the more, this is a stronger version of the first serum. So the first serum is yellow, called Stargazer, and this one is called Moonlight. I've already graduated to this level. So if you're starting, start slower and then work your way up. This is retinaldehyde and has a similar lipid delivery system as well as some of the other products that we use. So I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 3. Oop, that was 4, that's okay. It's yellow because that's the color of retinaldehyde. Oh, feels good. Okay. My skin is really soaking everything up, so I can tell that my skin really needs this hydration. On to eyes. So today I'm going to be using the Holy Hydration Eye Cream from Elle with hyaluronic acid and peptide complex. Again, so we're all about hydrating and firming that under eye area. This actually goes great under concealer. So if you are looking for a nice hydrating, cost-effective eye cream, this is a great one by Elle. And it's just, it really sinks nicely into the skin. And it kind of, with that hyaluronic acid, it kind of boosts that skin underneath, the appearance of it. and will kind of help with that plumping underneath the eye. Just tap it in, and I use it all around my eye bone, so 360, not on my eyelid, but on my orbital bone. You have to remember that the skin around our eyes is super, super thin, and so you don't have to apply products right up against your eye line. Underneath our eyes and right here on our eyelid, it's called wicking. So again, our skin is really thin, so it'll wick in. So just like a wick on a flame, the product will wick in towards where you want it to go. Okay, so just a little bit of lip balm. Pick your favorite. I like to give a good helping of lip balm at night. So now you can either go in for what we call slugging. I slug quite often. Slugging is basically just a silly term. This technique's been around for a very, very long time. It comes from, you know, K-beauty. And again, it's been done for a long time. You can remember when your grandmother or whoever was a lot older than you basically used to use Vaseline on their skin at night. That's basically this method. But today what we're going to be using is we're going to be using the sleeping mask, because I told you in that video, look for something that says sleeping mask, because it's the exact same thing. But what I'm going to start with is, because I'm feeling like my skin just really wants some more hydration. So I'm going to start with this one. This is by Elle. This is Holy Hydration Hydro Gel Moisturizer with hyaluronic acid and peptides again. So this actually would be a great gel moisturizer too for daytime under makeup. If you are more combination too oily, if you wanted something super lightweight. Now I chose to use something super lightweight like this because I am going to put that sleeping mask over it. So I'm going to be getting that full hydration. I just didn't feel like tonight I could go without a moisturizer. And you can, if you would like to, forgo a moisturizer if you're doing the slugging method, but for tonight I am going to use a moisturizer. Okay, so we're going into the sleeping mask. So this is with hyaluronic acid and peptides. And honestly, your skin, you're gonna wake up in the morning and your skin is gonna feel baby, baby soft. Okay, oh. You know what, it just feels so darn good on the skin. So what this is going to do is it's going to lock in hydration, it's going to lock in moisture, and it's going to not allow anything to escape during the evening. It's going to nourish, hydrate the skin, and allow everything we put underneath it to penetrate and do what it's supposed to do during the nighttime. Because nighttime skincare routine, now I know morning is obviously important too, but at night, that skincare routine is so important because that's when our skin is the most receptive to any ingredients that we put on our skin. And when we're going to bed, our body repairs itself, and that also repairs our skin. So that's why a nighttime routine is so important. All right, look at that. Skin looks plump, bouncy, and I feel ready to go ahead and have a cup of tea and head to bed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is what the skin should feel like and look like before you go to bed. Again, it doesn't feel sticky or tacky. It just feels really hydrated and ready to wake up all kind of baby soft. So thank you all so much for being here. I would love to hear about your skincare routine at night. What do you guys do? What are your favorite products? And again, thank you so much to Elle for sponsoring this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.